sunshine most of the time, and the feeling is laid back. Palm tree grow, rent so low, don't you know that I keep working my way back? But I'm a Jamaican boy who's born and raised. Nowadays I'm lost between two shores. LA's fine, but it ain't home. New York is home, but it ain't mine no more. I am myself to no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chair. I am my pride, I am said and I am lost, and I can't even say why. Leaving me lonely still. Did you read about a father who dreamed of being a king? And they all became one, except for the name. A few other changes to talk about me. The story is the same one, but I've got this emptiness deep inside, and it won't let me go. And I'm a man who don't like to swear, but I hate the sound of being alone. I am myself to no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chair. I am my pride, I am said and I am lost, and I can't even say why. I am myself to no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chair. I am my pride, I am said and I am lost, and I can't even say why. You're leaving me. I can't remember when I didn't care for anyone but you. I swear we've been through everything there is. Can't imagine anything we've missed. Can't imagine anything the two of us can't do. Through the years, you've never let me down. You've turned my life around. The sweetest days I found with you. Through the years, I've never been afraid. I've loved the life we've made, and I'm so glad I stayed.
right here with you through the years. I can't remember what I used to do, who I trusted, who I listened to before. I swear you've taught me everything I know. Can't imagine needing someone so, but through the years it seems to me I need you more and more. Through the years, through all the good and bad, I know how much we had. I've always been so glad to be with you. Through the years, it's better every day. You've kissed my tears away. As long as it's okay, I'll stay with you through the years. Through the years when everything went wrong, together we were strong. I know that I belong right here with you. Through the years, I never had a doubt we'd always work things out. I've learned what life's about by loving you through the
think of younger days when living for my life was everything a man could want to do. I could never see tomorrow. I was never told about the sorrow, and how can you mend a broken heart? How can you stop the rain from falling down? Tell me, how can you stop the sun from shining? What makes the world go round? And how can you mend this broken man? Yeah. How can a loser ever win? Somebody please help me mend my broken heart, and let me live La 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 la. I can still feel the breeze that rustles through the trees, and misty memories of days gone by. But we could never see tomorrow. Would you believe that no one ever told us about the sorrow? So how can we make a broken heart? And mine is, how can you stop the rain from falling down? Can you stop that old sun from shining? What makes the world go round? And sometime I have to say, la 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 la, yeah. La 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 la. Tell me, help me mend my broken heart. I just wanna live again, baby. How can you mend this broken man? Yeah. Somebody tell me, how can a loser ever win? I'm gonna say, baby, help me mend this old broken heart. I believe I feel like I wanna live again. How can you mend this broken heart? Somebody please tell me, how can you stop the rain from falling down? Although my clothes are all wet, tell me, how can you mend my, please help me mend my broken heart. I believe I got a feeling that I want to live and live. La 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 la.
My people, where is your pride? Are you always gonna backslide? Running from reality that's always gonna be there. That foolish, foolish fool. Yeah. My brother, where is your heart? Yes. Don't tell me you two got caught. Yes, caught up in the eye of the storm. I thought you'd know by now when it's time to stand and when it's time to run. There's no forgiveness if you know the right to do it not. Cancel the pain and let's just live again. Families stand like the mountain, and a little of and you should spend much more time. Yes, reasoning can only keep you in line. Well, there is so much you can learn if you talk when it's your turn. Ooh, 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 ooh. In the quest for happiness, refrain from doing wrong. Cancel the pain and let's just live again. Families stand like a mountain. Let love flow like a fountain. Running from reality, it's always gonna be there. Like foolish, 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 foolish. My people, where is your pride? Are you always gonna be denied? We got quality and ability, so there's no need to frown. Like foolish, foolish fools, yeah. Woman, where is your heart? Yes. Give your man a new start, yes. You know he believes in you, so never let him down. Like foolish, foolish fools, caught up in the eye of the storm. Thought you'd know by now when it's time to stand and when it's time to run. There's no forgiveness if you know the right to do it not. That's the pain. Let's live again. Families stand like a mountain. Yes, you let love flow like a fountain. Yeah, you wanna be like family again, family again, family again. Yes, you wanna be like family again, family again, family. Yes, wanna be like family again.
Take your time, take your time, take your time. No need to hurry. Take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. No need to hurry. No slipping, no sliding, no bumping, no boring. I want to ride into town. If you fall from the race, it's no disgrace. Just pick yourself from off the ground. Take your time, take your time, take your time. No need to hurry, no, no, no. Take it easy, take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. No need to hurry. For the road is rough, and don't you ever get stuck. Take your time, take it easy, take your time. No need to hurry. Oh. Take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. No need to hurry. Take your time, take your time, take your time. No need to worry. No slipping, no sliding, no bumping, no boring. I want to ride into town. If you fall from the race, it's no disgrace. Just pick yourself from off the ground. And take your time, take your time, take your time. No need to worry, no, no, no. Take it easy, take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. No need to worry, oh, oh. Take your time now, take your time, take your time, take your time. No
dreams that you dream of once in a lullaby. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dream of, dreams really do come true. Ooh, someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dare to, oh why can't I? Oh, someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where trouble melts like a lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh.
Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here but you're not, 'cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way, 'cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back your. There's a time that I remember when I did not know no pain, when I believed in forever and everything would stay the same. Now my heart feel like December when somebody say your name, 'cause I can't reach out to call you, but I know I will one day. Hey. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Hey, hey. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here but you're not, 'cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way, 'cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back your. Memories bring back your. There's a time that I remember when I never felt so lost, and I felt all of the hatred was too powerful to stop. Now my heart feel like an ember, and it's lighting up the dark. I'll carry these torches for you, and you know I'll never drop. Yeah, everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Yeah, yeah. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say,
Hold on. Me sit down.
No, come on, no, sit down.
Oh,
I'm looking for my cat.
one more time. Hi. 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 Grandpa's leaving.
cheers to the wish you were here but you're not, 'cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way, 'cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back your. Memories bring back your.
right here. Now listen. Come stop your crying, it will be alright. Just take my hand, hold it tight now. I will protect you from all around you. I will be here, don't you cry. For one so small, you seem so strong now. My arms will hold you, keep you safe and warm. This bond between us can't be broken. Said I'm gonna be here, don't you cry. 'Cause you'll be in my heart. You'll be in my heart, yeah. From this day on, now and forevermore. No, 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 no. Come on, yeah. Why can't they understand the way we view?
Hello, Mina. Hello, Snoop. Hello, Snoop. Hey.
I'll see him.
Say hello to the camera.
Hello.
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 Hello. This is one of her little niece, Chantel, and her grandson, Cian. Okay. See you later. Yes, baby.
Hi.
Yes, baby.
Hi.
Yes, baby.
Jesus Christ.
All right. There we go.
Baby. Hold on. Let's take. Hold on, baby.
Oh. Okay, dear. Huh? Where you going? Say, call Mina. Say, Mina? Where you want? Mina, come. Go ahead, go to Royan. He wants you. My Mina. Oh, you're too cute. Right on. Right on. Where you going? Yes, baby. Yes, my boy. Here, you want the kisses? Here, Royan. Royan. Roro.
Why can't they understand the way we view? They just don't trust what they can't explain. I know we're different, but deep inside us, we're not that different at all. You'll be in my heart. Say you'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forevermore. From this day on, forevermore, you'll be in my heart. No matter what they say, you'll be right here in my heart. Always, always, always. Don't listen to them, 'cause what do they know? We need each other to have to hold. They'll see in time. I know we'll show them together. You'll be in my heart. I'll always be there. You'll be in my heart. You know that from this day on, now
say no, no. Look over your shoulder. Just look over your shoulder.
I'll be right there. I got you. Just, yeah. Come on.
I'll be right there.
I'll always be there.
Know that I got you. Just look over your shoulder. No matter what, no matter what, no over your shoulder.
Listen.
Daylight come and me want go home. Day, me say 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 day. Oh. Daylight come and me want go home. Work all night and a drink a rum.
Daylight come and we want go home.
Stack banana till the morning come.
Daylight come and we want go home.
Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana.
Daylight come and we want go home.
Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana.
Daylight come and we want go home.
Live
6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and we want go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and we want go home.
day, is a day. Oh.
Daylight come and we want go home.
Day, is a day, is a day, is a day,
Daylight
is a
come
day.
and we want go home.
A beautiful bunch, a ripe banana.
Daylight come and we want go home.
Hide the deadly black tarantula.
Daylight come and we want go home.
Live
6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and we want go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and we want go home.
day, is a day. Oh.
Daylight come and we want go home.
Day, is a day, is a day, is a day,
Daylight
is a
come
day.
and we want go home.
Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana.
Daylight come and we want go home.
Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana.
Daylight come and we want go home.
Day-o, day-o.
Daylight come and we want go home.
Day, is a 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 day.
Daylight come and we want go home.
Is a day-o.
Daylight come and we want go home.
Day, is a day, is a day, is a day, is a day. A beautiful bunch, a ripe banana. Hide the deadly.
How to say my ABC. You remember when you teach me to say ABC, you said A, B, C, D, E, F, G. March away quite merrily. H, I, J, K, L, M, N, off to London and down again. O, P, Q, R, S, T, U. See the Lord, may I say, how did V, W, X, Y, Z, Hurry back. Then off to bed. Yay! We sing it. You got it. We remember it, right? We remember it.
Sounds of laughter everywhere and the dancing girls swing to and fro. I must declare my heart is there, though I've been from Maine to Mexico. But I'm sad to say I'm on my way. Won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. Down at the market you can hear ladies cry out while on their heads they bear. Ackee rice, salt fish are nice and the rum is fine any time of year. But
Down the way where the nights are gay and the sun shines daily on the mountain top, I took a trip on a sailing ship, and when I reached Jamaica I made a stop. But I'm sad to say I'm on my way. Won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. Sounds of laughter everywhere and the dancing girls swaying to and fro. I must declare my heart is there, though I've been from Maine to Mexico. But I'm sad to say I'm on my way. Won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. Down at the market you can hear ladies cry out while on their heads they bear. Ackee rice, salt fish are nice and the rum is fine any time of year. But I'm sad to say I'm on
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Papa. Happy birthday to you.
How old are you?
How old are you now?
How
old
are you now?
How old are you now? 85. How old are you now? So, Massive, you have a beautiful cake here from your daughter Janice from Pinny. So Pinny send you a beautiful cake. And your tete gonna wipe your finger in there and make it taste it, tete.
Alright.
I make myself tasting cake.
Right, myself.
Yeah.
I give him too much, I remember saying teeth.
Mm-hmm.
The sugar man.
Come here, let water. Come on.
Won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston town.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Tonight we're going to discuss a little about our wonderful, beloved father and grandfather and husband. You know. So guys, what can you remember about Grandpa? What kind of habit he had? Anybody? You think he used to rub his fingers? I know why he used to rub his finger. Some years ago, he had lost a little chip of his finger. Since then, I think the area becomes very tender, so he used to try to. That's when he get older. He used to try to rub the fingers together. Anybody think about any other habits that Grandpa had?
Farming. Farming.
Oh, Ashton, yes, he loved to farm. That was a good habit. He cultivated a lot of things. Most of the time when he farmed, he liked to produce things for his family. Not really to sell in the market so much, because as my mother always say, he farmed one ground and everything is in there. He would have cassava, he would have bell pepper, he would have gungu, he would have watermelon, all those things in his, because he farmed for his family. And that's his immediate family and also his family, like his mother. I remember when back in the days when Maybelle, his mother, was strong, she used to get her basket and she used to come and pick a basket full of gungu, so she could take home and bring home to share with my father's siblings. So, you know, so that was one of his habits. He always go around and do a lot of farming. You know, and when he do that, he wants to share his crops with the people he loves. All right, any other habits?
Telling stories.
He also loved to tell stories. Yes, he tells stories. He loved to tell
stories, big boy stories, all kind of stories.
Yeah.
Dopey stories.
And the flyaway Peter, flyaway Paul,
yeah, that I'm nursery rhyme. He used to sing me nursery rhyme. Normal ABC people used to sing. He sing a different one for me.
Well,
A B C D E F G, march away quite merrily. O P Q R S T U, see the Lord me and say how they do. And it goes on.
Yeah, it goes on and on and on.
Till the
So that way you learn to say ABC when we were little.
Mm-hmm.
So what? Anybody can think of another habit that Grandpa had?
Teaching kids or like schooling.
Well, yes. Once you get him started when it comes to teaching, he not stop because he love to show what he knows. He like to teach, you know, and share what he knows with somebody. So once you ask him a question, he just want to continue until you understand what he's saying. You know, he always like to do that. And, you know, yeah, that's one of his many things that he liked to do. Anybody else? Building? He builds, yes. He was a builder. He loved to.
That's not a habit. That's a
trade.
That's a trade.
That's a skill that that was what he made his living from. Building and a little bit of farming.
He taught me a lot from. I learned a lot from him doing building work. He used to bring me to trade with him on the weekends when I'm not in school. And when I'm out school, I continue with him till I have start to do my own. And I have it to earn a living for as long as I live. So I am grateful for him for that also.
That's good. Yeah, there's so much great memories of Grandpa. All right, so anybody knows Grandpa favorite food?
Fish.
Fish.
You said fish. Tete, what?
Fish
It's
and
fish
bami.
Fish and bummy.
Fish and bami.
I said it first yesterday. I was saying mango.
You say
No, he love
mango?
mango too,
That's
but
love mango.
that's fruit.
Yeah.
Favorite fruit is mango. You
All
can
right.
eat the mango the fastest. He even have mango race between him and Uncle Tap, and myself always win till my never develop the skill for over to win him. You never see man eat mango.
Sorry, so it was a mango race.
Yeah, mango race. All the time, every evening.
And every evening.
When
Who
mango
can
time-
eat the most mango?
No, not the most mango. One fast one. Let's eat one fast one.
One fast. Who can eat it the fastest?
Okay.
Okay.
Find a way to study him and beat him for his own trade.
Oh boy, so that was it. I'm telling you. Well, go back to the fish that Grandpa liked so much. Well, I'm going to tell you a little story about the fish. I remember back in the days, you can't have a lot of food to cook. You just have enough to cook for dinner. Maybe you can share a little bit to one or two person, but you don't have a lot of extra food. So, Tete, my mother, she always get fish together and do a fry fish for dinner. So, Massive went in the kitchen and he took one of the fish, and she warned him, if you do that, we're not going to have enough dinner. So he eat that one. So he come back again to take another one. So when he looked, Tete was on her way. So he take the fish, put it behind him, and put it on the windowsill, because in there, and take his body and back it up so that she wouldn't realize that he had the fish. So he went around the house to pick up the fish before Tete could realize. But when he went, guess what happened, guys? They take for the fish. And so he never get that second fish. Yeah, so I never forget that story. So, alright, so that was another habit he had. Alrighty. Anybody else? Any other thing about Grandpa's favorite color?
Burgundy.
Brown. Okay, and burgundy.
I was about to say red.
You say red, Ashton?
Gray.
Gray.
Brown too. Yes.
Okay.
It was brown
Well,
and gray.
this is what I know. I can remember. Growing up, I remember Massive, he always loved brown, which was not a happy color. I always loved brown and gray stuff, but as I get older, he said he liked burgundy. So as he get older, his habit possibly change, So he get to like, that happens. We like one thing and then later on we like something else.
Yep.
Yeah, so I guess his final color that he loved was burgundy. All right, any other habit? No, I have to tell a story. All right, go ahead.
One other thing with my father, he likes to have friends over during the late evenings. So night would catch them, and they used to raise chicken regularly. Sometimes they would come over and they have a drink together, and those days when I was a child, they didn't have freezer or fridge at the home, so when you get a chicken, you have to kill it and cook it same time. So then at the night, then kill the chicken and cook it plenty times. And many friends them outside, and then we have a drink, and when it cook, then eat, and we as kids, if we can't sit up long enough, we will get it whenever we go to bed. So we always try to sit up until it cook. After dinner, that's a late night snack they have. That used to happen regular with the surrounding neighbor, nearby. Some of the neighbors were nearby. Those are things from me, memories from me 8 to my teenage days when we were growing up. So that's what I want to do.
I kind of remember
sometimes
those days
the other
too.
people, the other sometimes the other neighbors, him not have no chicken ready at that time, so the other neighbors bring for him chicken. So it used to be a habit for them to do at night time, yeah.
Yeah, so that's how they used to have fun back in those days. And when you think about it, that was reliving.
Yeah.
They do things
Sometimes when
that
there's
was
no chicken
reliving.
totally around, he buys bully beef and bread on them outside and then enjoy themselves.
Okay, guys, did anyone can remember if they ever had any spanking from Grandpa for scolding? Anybody never? Nobody ever get no spanking?
Well, but Grandpa is not
Any
a person
yelling?
to beat, but when I small, I used to be around, and Mas Everald always want me to go play with the guys them because they have high kites and stuff. But because some of the guys them have bad habits, some smoke. I look at kids them now, but some smoke, some curse bad word, and every time I hear so I don't want me in them company there. So instead if we go over there again, I even time go high sky to go beat me. But we talk a couple times and get away with it. But when I the evening now, he said, go beat me now. But poor thing was the sweetest beating I ever get. No, when the switch go up in the air and come down, he come down cool. So my madam, sister, them things them I get beaten. I mean, I get none.
And just imagine how you make nice like you get beaten.
Yeah, man. How you mean?
Well, I remember one little instance.
If you go like me now get beaten, I'm going to lick me hard.
I remember one little instance. I used to have a friend, a neighbor next door we used to call her Miss Lee. And she asked me to follow her to this old man who used to fix shoes, named Mr. Butcher Marant. And then I asked Mas Ev, my dad, I said, can I go with Lee to get the shoes? And he told me no. And I didn't listen. So I sneaked and I went away with her. We got the shoes, come home. When I came back, he really switched me with some switch. I was so mad. I because he never switched me before. I feel like he shouldn't do it. So I was mad with him. So, and I could see that he it's not something he want to do. So what he did, he opened a whole can of corned beef. I think Tete was in the shop. Mas Eric, his brother, old shop in Forward Square. He opened the whole can of corned beef with hard crackers. And because I love corned beef. And champagne soda. And he got one just for me and him to eat. And that's what he did to make up.
Oh.
Yeah, he did that so he could tell me that, it's not something he wanted to do. But he wasn't a spanker. He's not a person who wants to spank, he just expects you to listen to him. And, one thing with him, he don't spank, but when you disappoint him, you feel bad in yourself. Mm-hmm. That's the thing. You feel that, you shouldn't have done that. He don't have to spank you, but just his look and show that disappointment in you. If you have conscience, you're going to know that it shouldn't happen. You shouldn't do that. And, so that's the kind of pop he was. He wasn't a yeller. He wasn't a person who liked to spank. But when he talk, he wants you to understand what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
He was for sure a family person.
Yeah.
He cares for all of his siblings and everybody.
Yeah.
He even helped to school them when he come of age can do so.
Mm-hmm.
All of his people and us, we all love him in that way because he was a good man.
Now, really, I want to discuss, when Grandpa got older and got sicker. Well, what I wanted for my parents was for them to stay in the States with me and get older. But after being there for so many years and see what happened to you when you get older, I was happy, really happy, that he made the decision to come home, back to his home, because only if you had the experience you would realize that he had a great life back here as getting old. So, but it was hard on my part, because I wasn't able to, and my mother too, because my mother wants to stay with us. As I was having my kids, she wants to be around the grandkids. While he does adore his grandkids, but he wants to be home and he loved to farm. So it was hard because he came home, and so my mother had to be juggling from US to here. It was hard. But one thing I have to say, one of his best caretaker was my brother Ron, because when we mentioned that Massive seems to be getting Alzheimer's and he's acting different, Ron was in the Cayman Island and he decided he have to come home. And so he came and see that he really needed help. And so he stayed and take care of our father, because I wasn't able to do that. And I have to say I admire him for that, because everywhere he goes, even on his own job, he would take him along with him. That people was even saying that, our father is his pocketbook, because everywhere he go, he bring him. Yeah. So, I have to commend him for that he give that care. Yeah. And also with my mom, she was going back and forth, and when she realized that she needed, no matter the green card or whatever, she said, heck with it, I'm going to have to stay here. And so he had wonderful care. And then there are some people who really touch our hearts, that help out during his situation. And when he need care, and that I have to say was Sarah, Ryan's mom. She was here, and days when my father would walk the street, she would run after him and get him back in the house. And there was another caretaker named Tamika, because my father was a strong person, not willing to turn back when you want him to. And Tamika was the one who really could manage him, and she would get him to come back to the house. And Karen was here, and Karen make sure that he eat, get his bath, and stuff like that. There's so much people in his life that I have to give thanks to. Or my sister Heather and her husband Andrew, they would come by, twice a week, make sure that he get his tub bath, and daily exercise and massages. And we can't forget Natalie. Natalie was one of the later caretaker that provide care for my father. But my father loved her. Every time he see her, his face lights up. He couldn't speak, but I could tell that she was one of his favorite. Just want to say many thanks to all the caretakers of my father. So appreciated. And I have to say too, I heard that my Uncle Colin, whenever he's on the road, and he wander away, and he saw him, he would pick him up in his car and bring him back home. So I mean, the Alzheimer's disease is just need a village and a family to really give that care. And my father had that. And I just have to say thanks to people who push out their effort. And I commend my mom because there's nothing that she wanted to do more
like I
than
did.
to care for her husband.
Just like I did. When I came home and see him sick that way, I couldn't go back. My mother did the same. Even though I was here taking care of him, I have to go to work. I can't bring him to every work I go. So she saw that and decided she can't go back. She have to stay with him. No one asked her to, but she know that that's the thing she have to do. I know nobody didn't ask me to, but when I come and see how him really gone that way, and he can't find him way again, I have to stay here to help to steer him, to keep him like that.
Good morning, Heather. Last night we've been talking about Grandpa and, many memories that we shared with Grandpa. So, perfect. You're just joining in. So, I'm sure you're going to have some wonderful memories of Grandpa. And let's share one or two things that you can remember.
Okay, Heather, this is Sweetness, as everybody know me. One of my earlier memory about Marsev is when I was a little girl and she was working at Allport. She usually send us to a man by the name of Mas Ecos shop to go pick up grocery. And every time I go to pick up grocery, I usually take some candies for myself, and I usually hide the candies. And even though he found out that I was taking the candies, he didn't say anything. Another memory is I remember my mom usually fry fish. They usually go to Alligator Pond and fry fish. And meanwhile my mom frying the fish, when she put the fish in the plate, a few fishes would disappear, and she would say, "But wait, that I could have swear somebody just put 2 fish in the plate." Master would take the fish out of the plate, hide around the door, and when my mother look around the door, Master would be around the door with the fish in his hand, smiling. So,
And Heather, I can relate to that because I also remember a fish story that I shared last night with everyone. Same thing, a similar story, but it was just a different time. And I think we had that recorded earlier about Grandma frying fish and Marcel trying to take 1 or 2 from it. So, we have the same story regarding the fish. But there are so much memories that we can remember about Marcel. Also, I should ask, is there any moments that I remember I explained last night about a memory I had with him scolding me for which he's never done, and the one and only time I could ever remember him giving me a switch. Switching me. We shared that memory last night. So I don't know if you have any memory of Marcel scolding you about anything and your experience with him in the earlier days.
Yeah, well, as I said in my earlier, I wrote a note and I said that he was a strict disciplinarian. He was very strict. And you remember one day, I don't remember what I did, but he never really beat me. I don't remember getting a whipping, like beaten from Marsev, only from Tete. But I remember one day I did something and he got so upset, and I ran outside and ran on top of a pile of mall that was in the front of the yard. And him said, "Me nah run after you, for you must come back in the house." And I also remember when I was a young teenage, and at that time we usually clean the house with coconut brush. And like you remember, you clean the house, you rub it with the brush, then you shine it over with the rag, and we usually clean the house properly and put a piece of cloth at the front. But Marcel usually love farming, but he not like to take off his shoes.
Everybody
And
know
as
that.
soon as he come, he step right in the house with his shoes. And we said to him, say, Marcel, you know, see me I clean the house. He say, I feel me house, I clean, you I clean. But it was fun, It's not that he was being disrespectful or anything. It's just that's just the way
That
he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are
He,
some.
whenever he say anything, it makes sense.
Yeah.
And he expect you to understand, because if you have to go over it again, then he get really upset. So that's how I remembered him. So when he said once or twice, just take it and understand where he's coming from. So, so those are one of the few memories that we have about our dear beloved dad. Any other experiences? We have so much.
There are so many things. Remember, he usually work hard. He usually plant gungo, and I remember he usually pick gungo with my mother. The two of them sit down and shell gungo, and they sit down and chat. As I said before, they have a really strong bond, my mother and my father. They do everything together practically. Them build the house together, then Massive put in black or whatever and mix up the stone, then make flowers garden together. They have such a close relationship. And remember cutting wood as a kid, as a child, they usually send us to go chop wood. And remember him have a big scallion garden. Remember him have thyme garden. He was just a hard working person. He never, even when it was dry weather and nobody was planting nothing, Marcel was still in the sun planting garden. And he was saying that you can't wait until they said rain is gonna fall, because you never know when rain is gonna come.
So you just have to go ahead and do what you need to do, and then the rain will come. Yeah. Yes, it's true. I can remember my dad and my mother, their relationship was like no other. Because many times, even if he know my mother was going to upset with him, he can't help himself, he have to share it with her anyway. No matter what it is. If you do something and you know she's going to be upset later on, he's going to confess and said, I did so and so. So I think that's why their relationship blossomed so well.
And also, Marcel usually get upset sometime over simple little things. And every time he got upset with my mom, the only word I remember my mother usually said to him, move your backside.
I'm telling you. And then, I don't know, somehow that seems to shut him up. That seems to shut him up for a while. So, you just have to admire the wonderful relationship that you see that your parents share. Because when you think about relationship nowadays, you definitely have to know that that kind of relationship is incomparable. So those are the memories that we can share about our father.
On behalf of Ingrid, my auntie, that's Tete's sister, Ingrid, she's now living in the United Kingdom in England. Ingrid, I'd like to thank you so very much for all you did for Marcel. I know that we grew up together like sisters, and we were always around Marcel. And, now that we have grown, and from what you say to me, you tell me that you appreciate everything that Marcel did for you when you were a little girl. And I just want to thank you for everything that you did for Marcel while you're away. All your contribution, it takes a special person to do something like, what you did. And I just want to say thank you very much. And sorry that you're not here, but we want to say thanks.